Boys Soccer, MIAA Division II quarterfinal matchup between Plymouth North High School and your Westborough High School Rangers.
Let's go North! Let's go North!
Westborough High School is proud to be a member of the Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association and believes that proper sportsmanship should be displayed at all times. Please assist us all in showing good sportsmanship during the contest by refraining from derogatory remarks or gestures toward participants, coaches, officials, and other fans. Thank you for your help and enjoy the fine efforts showcased tonight by the student athletes. As a reminder, during MIAA tournament games, the use of artificial noisemakers, including air horns and cowbells, are strictly prohibited. At this time, let's meet the teams, beginning with the visitors from Plymouth North. Senior number 0, Josh Bates. Senior number 5, Enzo Greeny. Senior number 4, John Enos. Senior number 14, Sean Humber. Senior number 12, Aiden Kelly. Senior number 13, Paxton Melody. Senior number 23, Connor Murray. Senior number 6, Ethan Parker. Senior number 16, Kevin Riley. Senior number 8, Bradley Sorensen. Senior number 15, Dominic Sorensen. Senior number 25, Malachi Val. Senior number 10, Ben Young. Junior number 9, Jack Corby. Junior number 2, Oliver Durgan. Junior number 26, Eric Godlucci. Junior number 18, Lee Hughes. Junior number 24, Lucas Nago Hines. Junior number 33, Christian Mahoney. Junior number 32, John Murphy. Junior number 12, Joshua Murray. Junior number 17, Colin Riley Park. Sophomore number 3, Francis Amani. Sophomore number 31, Danny Elsana. Sophomore number 7, Andrew Henry. And sophomore number 22, Pat Moore. The Eagles from Plymouth North are coached by John Tucci, assisted by Dan Pillow and Michael Tucci. And now for your Westborough Rangers. Junior number 1, Will Coleman. Junior number 2, Maxwell Aries. Junior number 3, Drew Shana. Junior number 4, Jordan McKeedy. Senior number 5, Matthew Berger. Junior number 6, Ayush Kataria. Junior number 7, Saul Messier. Junior number 8, Christopher Dean. Junior number 9, Will Glassman. Senior number 10, Gregory Steinberg. Senior number 11, Quinlan Campbell. Senior number 12, Jason Alexander. Sophomore number 13, Eugene Zhu. Senior number 16, Owen Bell. Junior number 17, Simon Blyer. Sophomore number 18, Tom Ball. Senior number 19, Reza Narula. Junior number 21, Andrew Exalsi. Senior number 22, Simon Kavanaugh. Senior number 23, Adrian Prakash. Junior number 24, Miguel De Silva. Junior number 25, Nicholas Correcchia. Junior number 26, Andrew Terrazilla. Junior number 27, Tyler Monahan. And junior number 28, Timothy Singleton. The Rangers are coached by John Hillier, assisted by Tom Newberry, Dave Overman, and Kyle Malaysia. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Yeah, I'll check it once we start, just to make sure we can.
seeded Westborough Rangers and the number 5 seeded Plymouth North Eagles. I'm Drew Gray. This is Sean Levine from the Lobby Observer here with Westborough TV. Sean, after a big game on Thursday, what are you looking for the Rangers this afternoon?
I'm looking for a lot of what they did last time, which was some stark defense down here.
It's a rainy one out here this afternoon for sure. So, just a little background here on Plymouth North. Coming in 14th grade, playing in the Patriot League. They actually won the league this year. Just a couple of players of note. The senior Ben Young. He was cited as a player to watch in this tournament by the Boston Globe, and also this team in general was also a sleeper to win the whole tournament. So definitely a tough matchup this afternoon for the Rangers. So it looks like it's going to be Plymouth to kick it off here. A little bit of a smaller student section this afternoon, as expected with this weather.
Yeah.
So it's going to be number 10, Ben Young, as I mentioned before, here to kick it off, the senior captain, and I believe the leading goal scorer this year for Plymouth North so far. And actually, the last game for Plymouth North was quite an interesting one. They won 2-1 over Holliston after 4 rounds of PKs and 2 double overtimes.
Wow.
So they had a really long and exciting game last game.
Nail biter.
To get into this one for sure. So looks like it's going to be a free kick here for the Eagles. Going to be number 21, it looks like. Sends it in on goal, and it's going to be a goal kick here for Will Coleman. Quick little start there for the Eagles, Sean.
Yeah.
So Will Coleman to send it off here.
Saw Will Coleman last game. Really.
Yeah, really great performance last game.
Helping anchor
sure.
the Rangers defense.
Yep. So it looks like it's going to be a throw in here for number 9, the junior Jack Corby. And quickly off Plymouth, so Max Ayres here to throw it in. Sod with some pressure there, back to the goalkeeper for Plymouth North. Number 26 here with possession. That's Eric Godleski, another person who I saw that was voted for Player of the Week for the Patriot League.
Definitely a very
boys
talented
soccer.
Plymouth North team here.
Yeah, for sure. Just from the looks of it right now, they also look to be a pretty tall team, from what I can gather. Westborough in general tends to be a smaller team, so I feel like the majority of the times we're kind of outmatched in that category.
Never outmatched in spirit, though, Drew. Never outmatched in spirit.
True. Number 17 here with the free kick. That's Colin Riley Perrick, the junior. And Sod with the pressure here. Nice interception. Good play there by Sod. Sod with some space. Finds Ogum. Ogum looks to reverse field, finding Quinn with some space. Down the 20-yard line. Cutting back in towards the middle. Played well there by Plymouth North. And it's going to be out of bounds. Throw in here for Monahan.
That was some great offense and defense there.
Yeah. I feel like both teams are kind of adjusting to the weather conditions right now so far.
Yeah.
A little bit of a battle here for the ball between Greg and Ben Young. And North here on the attack here. Nice header by Duran. Quinn with a nice play there to get the ball over to Jack. Free kick here for Jack. Greg looks to be a little bit hurt on that last play. All right, so Monahan with the free kick. Bit of an awkward start to this game so far.
Definitely. But like you said, it's wet turf.
Yeah.
Slippery.
Ayush, quick little tap over towards Greg. Greg again with the ball, trying to send it in. Blocked there by number 8, Bradley Sorensen. And looks like it's going to be a free kick here for the Rangers, so Max will take it. Look to send it to the box here. Reminder, the last time the Rangers scored, Max was the one who sent in the free kick for the sod header. So we'll see if the Rangers can do something here. Sends it in. Played well there by North. Quinn heads it back. And Monahan with the ball. Over to Ogum from Max. Some space. Ogum on the left side. Max with a nice touch. Keeps it in. Sends it towards the middle. Cleared out well there by North. Max again with the ball. Looking to reverse field over to Monahan. Monahan sends it in towards Ayush. Ayush with a touch. And it's sent out of bounds by North. Some good pressure here by the Rangers.
This is a lot of what we saw last game.
This is what we like to see from the Rangers. When time of possession is dominated, that's when the Rangers are at their best.
Definitely.
Saad with the ball in some space. Finds Greg. Into Ogum. Sends it in. Good save there by the keeper. Number 0, Josh Bates, the senior. So it'll be a corner here for the Rangers. Max to send it in. Played well there by Plymouth. 2 headers by them. A little bit of a battle there. Ben Young with the ball. Good play there by Westborough. Ayush with the ball down the left sideline. Finds Ogum. Ogum finds Saad with plenty of time. Saad sends it over to Greg. Played off well there by Plymouth. And it's number 7, Andrew Healy, sends it over on goal. Picked up there by Coleman and back over to Monahan. Monahan sends it over towards the middle. Ayush with the interception momentarily. A good play there by Saad. And he is tripped, so it's going to be a free kick again for the Rangers. Sean, I wouldn't say the Rangers have been completely dominant so far on the time of possession as they were against Milton, but it's starting to trend in that direction.
Oh, yeah, I would definitely agree.
Max to send it in, and played very easily there by the Eagles. Ben Young over to the left side. Good save there by the North player. Saad finding Ayush back over towards the left sideline. Ayush with some space. Over to Saad. Ogum sends it in towards Greg for the header. Oh. Man, another good save by Josh Bates.
Real quick thinking right there.
Just under 32 minutes left here in the first half. Bates sends it end over end. Quinn misplays it a little bit there. That's number 25, Mikhail Vol with the ball there. Malachi Ball with the ball, excuse me. Monahan with a nice move there. Looking to send it over. Intercepted there though. And Ben Young on the attack here. Sends it back over middle. Ricocheted out of bounds there by Ayush. Some good defense there by the Rangers.
I think the main difference between Plymouth North and Milton is I think Plymouth North seems to be playing on the defensive end a little better than Milton was, like you said, with the time of possession. I feel like Milton has had a harder time clearing against the Rangers than Plymouth North has.
They definitely did. I feel like Milton would get the ball on the other side of the field, but wouldn't maintain it there. And then when the Rangers had it on their side, you know, it would stay there for a long period of time. But North is doing a good job of eliminating the time of possession on their side of the field. So a good counterattack so far by North.
That being said, I also don't think that North's offense is quite as
explosive as Milton. I would agree.
Let's go North! Get back, quick!
Just a quick message here from the MIAA. This contest today is being brought to you by the Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association. This association is responsible for governing, coordinating, and promoting educational athletics and aims to provide student athletes with the best high school experience possible. The MIAA stresses the values of interscholastic athletics from discipline and commitment to sportsmanship and teamwork. Visit the MIAA website at miaa.net and explore all that they have to offer. Again, that's miaa.net. So, Saad with possession here. And a trip there by Ayush on Ben Young. Comes up a little bit gimpy after that one. So it's going to be a free kick here for the Eagles. Yeah, I feel like Plymouth North so far, from what I've seen, appears to be more solid on both sides of the field. Their defense is pretty strong. Ben Young sends it right on goal. Diving save there by Will Coleman, but it looks like it's going to be a corner kick here for Plymouth North as he was sliding out of bounds. Just under 29 minutes left here in the first half. It's going to be number 25, it looks like, Malachi Ball on the corner. And he curves it into the net. A goal there for Plymouth North. Wow. That is a crazy play. That was a crazy play there by Plymouth North.
Let's go North! Let's go!
I did not see that one coming.
I did not see that one coming either. Wow. A great play there.
Usually they try hitting somebody that's standing out on the field, but I guess it's easier to just put it right in the net.
Really unfortunate play there for the Rangers.
Early goal here too.
Yeah, very early goal. Which is not something that we saw last game. So an early 1-0 lead here for North. Not the start the Rangers were looking for.
Let's go Eagles! Let's go!
Monahan sends it over. And North with possession here, number 17. That's Colin Riley Perrick, the junior. And it's going to be out of bounds, a throw in here for Perrick. Ben Young with the ball, sending it over towards Malachi Ball. Another throw in here for North.
Number 21, and time of goal scored was 28 minutes and 34 seconds of the first half.
Quinn on the attack here. North plays it back to number 18. That's Liam Hewins, the junior. Red throw in here, so it's going to be Rangers throwing. Max Aries looking for Ogum.
Ogum on the header. Ayush with a nice play there, finding Ogum again. Ogum looks for Ayush, a good ball there. Played well there by Liam Hewins again, so it's going to be a Rangers throw-in near the left corner flag here. And looks like it might have been a handball called on the Rangers there, so it's going to be a free kick here for North. Going to be Jack Corby with the throw, with the kick there. Nice interception there by Quinn. Just misplays it a little bit though, so it's going to be a throw-in again for North. Kicked up in the air by Monahan, and a throw in here for the Rangers. Saad with the ball here, finding Greg. Ayush looking for Greg again. Played well there by Plymouth North. Feels like all this offense that was working for the Rangers in the last game is being played really well by North.
Absolutely. North seems like a defensive-minded team.
For sure. Just under 26 minutes left here in the first half. North leads 1-0. If you're just tuning in. Max Aries here to kick it off. Greg with the header over towards Saad. Saad with some space. Finds Ogum. Ogum also with some space. And looks like it's going to be a corner here for the Rangers. This is an opportunity that the Rangers need here. Let's see what they can do. Max finds Ogum. And it's played really well there by North. Ben Young with some pressure there. Over to Malachi Ball. Ball with some time. Good interception there by Duran. Played by Ayush. Over to Greg. And picked up here by Will Coleman. Not only rainy, but windy as well, Sean.
Yep.
Just the combination that you don't like to see when it comes to soccer.
Absolutely not. Or any sport, really.
Really, yeah. Max with the ball here, sending it over towards a 50. Greg in pursuit of number 16, Kevin Riley. And it's going to be a throw in here for Monahan. Over to Greg. Header there by Christine towards Ogum. Nice header there by Ogum towards Saad. And it's going to be a free kick here for the Rangers. I used to take it here. Oh. Looks like Max. Max sends it in. Greg with the header, just right.
We got some substitutions for North here.
Yeah. Yeah, so number 15, Dominic Sorensen in for Malachi Ball. And then looks like number 22, Pat Moore in. Ogum Looks towards the middle. Ben Young. Played well there by Monahan. Coleman back to Monahan.
We got a bit of a battle at center field here between the Rangers and the Plymouth North Eagles. That'll go out of bounds. That looks like a throw-in. Yep, we're going to get a throw-in for the Rangers here from Max Aries. Picked off. Back-to-back headers, and that's another Rangers throw-in. Max Aries back into Agam Prakash. Sends it to Greg Steinberg.
Greg with the ball here. Finds Agam. Agam sends it in. Just over the net. This could be a goal kick here for North.
Very windy up here.
Very windy up here. So Josh Bates sends it over midfield. And it's going to be a Rangers throw in here. Greg over to Monahan, to Sod. Intercepted there by North. North to throw it in. And slide tackle there by Greg. Quinn with the ball. Sends it towards the direction of the North goal. Played there by North. Sod with the ball. Finding Quinn. Intercepted by North again. Jack. Over to Ayush. Ayush with some space. Just out of the reach of Agam, so it's going to be a North throw-in. Seems like everything that was going well for the Rangers last game is just not working as well in this game.
Yeah, well, most of the last game, the Rangers spent on the offensive end just trying to put shots on goal, and eventually it worked for them. But it seems like this time, the Plymouth North, just their defense is just much better at clearing the ball than Milton's was.
Agreed, Sean. Greg with the ball here, finding Agam. Towards Ayush. Oh, just right of the goal. Ayush had an opportunity there for sure. A good ball there by Agam, just wide of the post. Will Glassman in here for Quinn. Just under 19 minutes left here in the first half. Another message here from the MIAA. More than 270,000 students from nearly 370 MIAA member schools will participate in over 100,000 high school sport competitions this year. The Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletics Association encourages you to support your local high school athletic programs and the students who participate in them.
Will Coleman sending that one out of bounds.
So it's going to be a throw in here for Plymouth North. A couple substitutions here for North. Number 16. 32 and 21 in for Plymouth North. Sod with the ball here. Finds Monahan on the run. Greg with the ball in the middle. Intercepted there by North. And played out of bounds by Frekia, so a throw in here for number 32 of North, which is John Murphy. Sent towards Will Coleman, picked up.
Nice play by Jerron right there.
Yep. Glassman with the ball here, finding Sod. Nice play there by Greg. Greg with some space. And it's going to be a punt here from Josh Bates. Monahan skies it in the air towards Will Coleman. Number 21 with the ball there. Ben Young. And it looks like it was a handball on the Rangers, so it's going to be a free kick here for the Eagles. Just under 16 minutes left here in the first half. North leads 1-0. Played nicely there by Greg. Max, oh, a shot. And wide of the goal, blocked a little bit there by Ferecchia, but regardless, a corner here for Plymouth North. Got to be careful of this curve, as I believe it was number 21 who did this last time, who is not listed on the roster. And a nice grab there by Will Coleman. Out here looking like Rob Gronkowski with that catch. Max Aries headed there by North. Christine sending it over to Monahan, out of bounds, so a throw in here for number 17, Colin Riley Perrick. Couple substitutions here for both teams. Simon in for Ogham at number 8 and 26. Bradley Sorensen and Eric Godlewski check out for North. Greg with some pressure here. Will Glassman with the ball, with some space. Played back towards the keeper of North. Almost intercepted there by Simon. Simon finding Max. A good pass there by Simon. And a throw in here near the left flag. Some good pressure there by the Rangers, Sean.
Yep. You know, that's the kind of thing they're going to have to do repeatedly if they want to have a chance of winning this game.
For sure. A little bit of a collision there between number 22, Pat Moore, and Ogham, or I'm sorry, Sod. A yellow card has been issued against Plymouth North, it looks like.
I believe so.
So a substitution here. Number 18, Liam Hewins checks out. Number 8, Bradley Sorensen back in. Number 9, Jack Corby to throw it in, and Max sends it out of bounds, so another throw in Duran with the header near midfield. Handball there by Plymouth North, so a free kick here for the Rangers. Rangers need to make something happen here. Some sort of scoring chance or even a goal needs to happen here before the first half, I feel.
We're rapidly approaching halftime.
Just under 12 minutes left
Just
here.
checking in now.
Yep.
Plymouth North up 1-0.
So Max send it in here, it looks like. Headed there by North. So a throw in here for Monahan. Ball just out of reach for Sod, so it's going to be a goal kick here for Josh Bates, the senior goalkeeper for the Blue Eagles. Bates sends it towards midfield. Skids past Greg and out of bounds, so a throw in here for the Rangers. I feel as though this game has really catered to Plymouth North's play style so far, Sean.
Yeah.
They like to play defense into offense. Rangers like to control the time of possession. It's been a lot of defense into offense so far for Plymouth North. Number 17 here, Colin Riley-Perrick to throw it in to Bradley Sorensen. Intercepted there by Ayush. Sod finds Greg. Greg, 2 men on him. Looking for Will Glassman, just out of reach.
Exactly 10 minutes left in the half.
Looks like a timeout here from Plymouth North. So with 9:57 left here, Plymouth North takes a timeout in the first half. North leads 1-0 against the Rangers. While we have the time here, one more message from the MIAA. High school sports provide an extension of the classroom where students learn to pursue excellence, the value of working with others towards a common goal, playing within the structure of established rules, discipline, loyalty, and emotional control. The MIAA urges you to demonstrate your support for these values and for our young people by attending high school sport competitions in your community. So Sean, not really what the Rangers have been looking for so far.
Definitely not.
But a 1-score game is better than a 2 or 3-score game. So just 1 goal and you're right back in it.
Yep.
Like I said earlier, a very minimal student section today,
No, only
as expected.
Only the most hardcore Westborough fans are crazy enough to come out here in this weather.
Absolutely.
But I'm happy to say that it appears the rain and wind have stopped at least for now, so. Never mind.
At least the rain has stopped.
Yeah. I'm fine with a little wind.
A little wind didn't hurt anyone. All right, so it looks like we're just about to resume play here. All right, so
I believe we left off at a throw-in to Plymouth North.
yeah, so throw in here for number 17, Colin Riley-Perrick, headed there by Jack Recchia, out of bounds. Another header from Plymouth North. Sent towards Will Coleman. But Christine, and then he finds Will Coleman. Almost intercepted there by Plymouth North. A good play there by Will Coleman. A scary moment there for the Rangers. Saad Nasir pretty much summing my emotions up there with his hands over his mouth.
You know, split-second things like that.
Good touch there by Chris. Saad in pursuit here. Sent out of bounds by Plymouth North. Approaching 9 minutes to play here in this first half. Max with the ball here. Over to Chris, back to Max. Ball almost dribbles out of bounds. Good play there by Max. Max with some space, looking for Saad. Just out of reach of Saad, so it's back to Josh Bates, who picks it up. Sends it end over end. Nice header there by Jack. Bradley Sorensen sends it. Ben Young with possession here, the star player for North. Sorensen. Back to Liam Hewins. Frecchia with the header. 2 consecutive headers there from Kevin Riley. And it is played here by Will Coleman. Monahan sends it towards Saad. Played a little awkwardly there by Frecchia, but Max sends it over. Ogum with possession. Man on, looking for Saad. Played well there by Liam Hewins, who sends it over to Ben Young. Off of Frecchia. Max over to Christine. To Duran. A nice fake there by Duran. Christine with some space, looking for Ogum. And he is offsides.
That offsides rule always kills me in FIFA. I never understood it.
So it's going to be Colin Riley Perrick there to Sorensen. To Kevin Riley. Fight for the ball there between both teams. Ogum looking for Saad. I feel like the Ogum to Saad connection has been just a little bit off today, Sean.
I know. I just feel like in general there have been a lot of Rangers passes that were just a little too much or a little too little. You know?
I mean, you could attribute that to the rain, attribute it to the nerves. I'm not sure. But nonetheless, Rangers are a little bit off today. Max with the ball here, with some space. Number 21 in pursuit. Finds Quinn. And is sent out of bounds there by Plymouth North. 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Saad is pushed from behind, so it's going to be a free kick here for the Rangers. Maybe some late first half offense here from the Rangers, Sean.
Yep, Ranger student section demanding a yellow card.
Not sure about that one. Monahan sends it in. Off Jack's foot and crossed back to Will Coleman. Coleman way out of the box here. Sensing that the Rangers need some offense here. Jack out of bounds. So a throw in here for Kevin Riley. Some substitutions here for the Eagles. Number 24, Lucas Nagales, and number 25, Malachi Walton, Ben Young and Andrew Healy out for the Eagles.
With the Eagles, number 25, Matthew McDonald. Number 24, Lucas Miller.
Max towards the Eagles. Ayush with the ball here, finding Jack. A good pass there by Greg. Ayush with the header. Played well there by Josh Bates. Just feels like every opportunity that the Rangers have is just immediately shut down by North.
I'm telling you, this North defense is more on their game than Milton was.
More on their game is an understatement. In comparison to this game, I feel like the Rangers should have had 3 or 4 goals last game. Greg with the ball here. Played by Ayush. Back over to Greg. Finding Saad. Ayush with some space. Sends it over to Greg. Greg with the ball. Has one. Oh. Blocked by North. Quinn sends it in towards goal. Just over the nets. But some good offense there by the Rangers. That's what we like to see.
Yeah.
It's a good sign.
Hopefully they can take this and carry that momentum into the next half.
Yep. Ayush with the header. Agam to Ayush to Saad. Saad appears to be getting hammered this game.
No, I think part of it is just the defense's aggressiveness. You know, this is a very aggressive defense that Plymouth North is playing here.
And Greg comes over to comfort him. I mean, I don't even know if it's the defense. I feel like maybe it's a little bit of scouting on North's end. They know how good of a player Saad is.
Definitely locking him up would be a priority for any opposing defense.
Agreed. Max sends it in.
We're in stoppage time now.
Yep. So cleared out there by North. Malachi Ball in the attack here. Sorensen sends it out of bounds. So thrown here for the Rangers. Monahan over to Saad. Over to Ayush with some space. 21 in pursuit. A great tackle there by 21.
That was a good tackle.
21 playing a great game so far for North. I believe he's the lone goal scorer so far for the Blue Eagles as well.
I believe he was taking that corner too. Too bad he's not printed on their roster.
I agree. I feel like if he's one of your better players, not sure why he's not on the roster. Jerron with the header. Played out of bounds there by Christine. Good touch there by Max. Rangers cleared themselves out of trouble there for a second. Malachi Ball with the ball. Ayush in pursuit. Eagles with the ball. A shot on goal, well wide. So goal kick here for Will Coleman. I feel like the Rangers are starting to get a little bit more of a feel for this game.
I would say that their offense has definitely picked up a little bit while they've been down in that end.
Yeah. Greg with the header there. Malachi Ball with the touch. Monahan with a nice move there. Sends it towards Saad's direction. Played well there by Liam Hewins. Monahan. Greg with the ball. Finding out Agam. Whistle to space. Sends it in. Blocked there by North. Very little time remaining here in the half, so Rangers trying to hurry up. Greg sends it in.
Just as time expires.
Handball. Looked like there might have been a handball, but regardless, that's the half here at Joseph Mooney Field. Plymouth North Blue Eagles 1, Westborough Rangers 0.
Now, Drew, I've been in more down at halftime scenarios than I'd care to admit in my sporting career, but I know that this Rangers team, they're going to go into the locker room, they're going to talk, and they're going to come out playing better than they were before. You could already see it a little bit at the end there.
I agree.
I have confidence that the rest of this game is going to be a good one.
All right, we'll be back after halftime.
Let's go, Eagles! Let's go!
All right, we are back here from Joseph Armawini Field. Sean, looking for a better half here than what the Rangers had in the first half for sure.
Definitely. I think that they just need to spend more time in the offensive zone.
Ooh, a little bit of a slip there by Greg, probably because of the wet turf.
Exactly.
So, number 15, Dominic Sorensen to throw it in here. Finds Ben Young, who back taps it out of bounds. So it's going to be a throw in here for Monahan. Referee motions for Monahan to back up a little bit. So sends it over towards Sod. Played there by Quinn. Nasir finding Steinberg. Steinberg looking for Quinn a little bit wide there. So
that's the story of the Rangers offense this game. It's a little bit wide, a little bit too much in his passes. But like you said, you know, it's wet turf. I'm sure the ball is much harder to control in these conditions.
I think the wind has settled down a little bit, but of course, as I say that now, it's probably going to start coming back, but maybe that will help out a little bit. Sod with the ball. Finding Greg. Greg finds Quinn. And it's going to be a throw in here near the right corner flag for Plymouth. It's going to be Riley Perrick here on the throw in. Intercepted well there by Greg. Sod with the header. Comes up a little, holding his head there. Played back towards Miguel. Miguel in to start the half here, Sean. No Jack Verrecchia, it looks like.
Yeah.
Quinn in pursuit here. And Dominic Sorensen in the fight with Greg. Greg wins that. Finds Sod, who hits that out of bounds. So it's going to be a goal kick here for Josh Bates. I do like what we're seeing a little bit so far, though, because for the most part, the ball has stayed on the side that the ball should be on for the Rangers.
The last 3 minutes, they've done a pretty good job of keeping it in the offensive zone.
Greg with the ball, finding Quinn. Quinn, the captain. Played well there by Monahan, who sends it in on goal. Nice catch there by Josh Bates, who tosses it over towards Malachi Ball. Off ball, so it's going to be a throw in here for Max. Quick throw into Ogum. Ogum over to Greg. Played well there by Sorensen. Chris with the ball, with some space. Quinn sends it in on goal. Oh,
that was close.
That was. Oh, I was not expecting that, Sean. That was way closer than I thought it was. Bates over to 21, back towards Vol, out of bounds again. Aries to throw it in here.
Let's go, North! Let's go!
second time now that the referee has asked the person throwing it in on the Rangers to back up a little bit more. Potentially maybe Plymouth North coach was in the ref's ear at halftime. Ball in on goal here. And a goal for Malachi Ball. A misplay there by Will Coleman. You hate to see it.
Very out of character for him.
Well, he had done that before the first time, and it was quite a scare. Not sure what he was doing there. So Plymouth North leads 2-0 now.
35 minutes, 18 seconds left in the second half here.
So that goal looked like it was for Malachi Ball, the senior. Aries with the ball here, sends it over towards the direction of Ogum, headed by Ayush, and played in the middle here by number 21, and out of bounds. So Greg with the ball here, throws it into Monahan, back over to him. Ayush with possession here, finding Monahan just wide. You're right, Sean. Just wide is something I find myself saying a lot
The
today.
story of the Rangers offense so far this game.
Coleman to pick the ball up here. Duran with the ball. Ben Young in pursuit. Finding Greg. Greg finds Ayush. Saad. Finds Quinn down the right sideline. Quinn out of bounds. Ayush heads it to Saad. Monahan with the ball here. Finds Saad. Monahan again, looking for Ayush, cleared out there by North. Ben Young with the header. 21 sends it over towards Malachi Ball. Played well there by Duran. Christine with the ball here, finding Saad in the middle. Saad reverses direction, looking for Ogum, who loses his footing there. Greg with the shot on goal. Just over the net.
I agree with what you've been saying, Drew. I just noticing this. They very physical defense on Saad.
Yeah.
Compared to some of the other offensive players.
I think they must have made a clear distinction at the beginning of the game. The Plymouth North coach to mark up and be physical with Saad. Perhaps something that he hasn't dealt with so far this season.
Yeah.
Is the physical play.
Looks like Ferrecchia just checked in for Campbell for the Rangers.
And 21 with some space here. Sends it in on goal. Blocked by Duran. Another shot. Malachi Ball just over the net. Honestly, Sean, I know where you're saying Milton's offense was more explosive than the Rangers, or than the Eagles, but I'm not sure.
Well, I think the difference between Milton's offense and the Eagles' offense was just Milton's offense was a very athletic offense. You know, they were very fast.
Yep.
They would get the ball on the sideline and they would just outrun the defenders. But Milton's offense, I don't really know. They just sorry, North Plymouth's offense.
That's number 16 with the ball, Kevin Riley. Jack with some space. And played out of bounds there by, excuse me, Monahan there. Malachi Ball tries to Send it over Monahan. Header there by Christine. And it looks like an elbow there by Bradley Sorensen. So a free kick here for Tyler Monahan. Sends it over to Max. Ogum. Duran with the ball right at midfield. Finds Tyler. Tyler does a little spin move there. Duran with the kick towards Saad. Going to be a throw-in for the Rangers, deflected by North. Saad losing, Duran losing his shin guard, it looks like, on the previous play. North with the ball here. Sends it end over end towards Malachi Ball at number 21. Christine almost tripped there by 21, but he keeps possession. Finds Saad. Saad over to Ogum. Ogum looking for Chris. Ben Young with the ball at midfield here, who plays it for Malachi Ball with some space. A good little box out there by Duran, though, so picked up by Will Coleman. Did his best power forward box out there, Sean.
Definitely.
Ball near midfield. Miguel. Shot on net by 21. Sent way out of bounds. So it's going to be a goal kick here for the Rangers. 2 substitutions in for the Eagles. Number 22, Pat Moore. Number 7, Andrew Healy for Liam Hewins. And it looks like Dominic Sorensen. Thrown here at midfield for North. Ben Young. Picked up there by Will Coleman, who tosses it over to Max. Max sends it over midfield. Played there by Bradley Sorensen. Ayush towards Tyler. Nice move there by Tyler. Intercepted immediately there. Oh, nice play there by Jack. Saad with some space. And that's a corner kick right there for the Rangers. Just under 28 minutes left here in the second half. North leads 2-0.
Looks like Maddie Berger.
Oh, looks like Maddie in for the set play here.
Checking in for Jack Ferrecchia.
Yep.
And for Rangers is number 5, Matthew Berger.
And he will take the corner.
Looks like the referee was just checking something there with the scorekeeper. So a bit of a delay here. Piercy is talking to Josh Bates and Saad. Looks like Saad has to keep his distance from the goalkeeper here.
very crucial moment here.
For sure. Maddie sends it in, and it is blocked there by Josh Bates. It's a good kick there by Maddie. You can see why he got subbed in to do that. Greg in 21 going for that header. Chris comes up with it. Finds Max. And picked up again by Josh Bates. One final message here from the MIAA. The Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association annually sanctions the sportsmanship awards to students, adults, and schools for exemplary behavior. The intent is to enhance the educational ideals sought by the MIAA and to encourage sportsmanship as a major objective in their experience as a participant. This is just another example of activities enhancing student development in the unique and motivating laboratory for learning. Your support and encouragement of these important ideals is appreciated. Monahan with the header towards side. Looking for Ogham. And it's back on goal, collected by Will Coleman. And a free kick here for North. It's like a foul on Ogham of sorts. Just under 26 minutes left here in the second half. If you're just joining us, North is leading 2-0. Headed out of bounds by Max, so it's going to be a throw in here for North.
Let's go, Eagles! Let's go! Go Westborough! Go Westborough!
Number 7 with a shot. The field goal was good. Andrew Healy.
There's been a lot of made field goals this game.
I say it all the time. Any of these soccer players would make a great kicker.
Absolutely.
So it looks like a timeout here by the Rangers. So with 25:02 left here in the second half, Plymouth North up 2-0. Sean, Rangers still really struggling to kind of figure out this Plymouth North defense.
Yeah, honestly, I think the Rangers have seen some real good goalie play, especially a couple days ago. Milton's goalie was on top of a lot of it, but Plymouth North's goalie, Josh Bates, has been he's been on top of the ball every time it comes near him.
Well, I have to say, I mean, you know, like we talked about last game, Will Coleman tends to be a strong part of the Rangers' success. But this game, it's been a little bit of a struggle on that end for the Rangers. And I would usually say that I feel like people like Duran, Tyler Monahan, always backing up the defense. A little bit of lapses there so far today.
I think some of it might be due to the Rangers midfield. We saw the Rangers midfield playing very aggressively, offensively and defensively a couple of days ago on Friday night. And I feel like we just haven't seen that same midfield today. Whole grandstand getting pumped here.
Both sides getting pumped up here. So we'll see what the Rangers can do here with the remaining time left.
2 goals, 25 minutes. Crazier things have happened.
You're right. Monahan with the ball here. Picked up by Coleman. Over to Max. Over to Monahan. Greg with some space. Greg with plenty of space. Finds Chris, who sends it over towards Jack. Just wide.
Well,
So thrown here for Dominic Sorensen. Handball there by Monahan.
Let's go, North! Let's go!
So it's going to be Kevin Riley here to take the free kick. Greg with a nice header there. Saad over to Ayush. Ayush with some space. Out of bounds, so thrown for Monahan.
Let's go, North! Let's go! Let's go, Eagles!
I think more than anything right now is Sean. Rangers need to see one go in.
yeah, absolutely. It's just a lot of their. I feel like every time they come down here on offense, it's either gets broken up by this North Plymouth defense or it's just a little too wide.
Yep.
Let's go!
So punt here by Bates. Played well there by Max. A little bit of a miscommunication there by the Rangers between Ayush and Greg. Didn't know who should go for it. Free kick here for the Eagles, much to the dismay of the Rangers student section and fans. Headed out by Duran here. Ben Young with the ball. Sent away by Christine. Kevin Riley sends it back to Josh Bates. Saad in pursuit. Bates sends it towards the direction of Max. Miguel, sky ball. Jack in the vicinity. Ayush, nice move there. Finds Max, back to Ayush. Saad reverses field to Monahan. Monahan sends it in. Headed away there by Plymouth North. And Monahan with another header. Saad. Another call there on the Rangers. This time a push on Ayush. Approaching 20 minutes left here in the second half, Sean.
Let's go, North! Let's go!
Colin Riley Perrick with the ball, sending it in. Headed there by Miguel. Chris is pushed over. Quick free kick there. Ayush over to Agam, to Saad. Saad finding Greg with some space. And a good save there by Plymouth North. Agam sends it in on goal and it is wide. Man, you're right, Sean. What you said after that timeout, Josh Bates coming up with a massive play there for Plymouth North.
He's been elite so far this game. He knows. He just knows when to.
A big header there from Jack. Comes up smarting from that one a little bit. Chance of we eat those from the crowd, but it does not look like Jack is feeling too great after that one. Doc Stanford comes out, grabs him, so Will Glassman will come in and replace him. Nice applause from the entire crowd here at Mooney Field.
Let's go, North! Let's go!
So 20:02 remaining here in this second half. Bates to send it away. Duran. Greg plays it off of the North defender, so it's going to be a throw in for Monahan. Looking for Saad. Greg in a serious disagreement of the previous call there, which was changed by the referee on the field. Plymouth North, the header there by Duran. Christine in a fight for the ball. Ayush off of the North defender. I'll tell you, Ayush has got some moves.
He does.
Sean.
He plays all over the field, too.
He really does. Oh, a nice ball there by Monahan. Looking for Ogum.
Good defensive play, though.
Yeah. I feel like any of those deep balls that the Rangers try and play, Plymouth North is really on top of those.
Yeah.
Ogum with the ball here, sending it in towards the goal. And looks like a little bit of a tussle there.
Let's get the officials in there. Make sure this.
Josh Bates is still down on the ground. A big collision there between him and Greg.
Absolutely.
Greg came in there like a linebacker. Absolutely laid him out.
Let's hope he's all right. Clock stopped at 18 minutes, 16 seconds.
And he is still down there. Oh, now he's up. Looks like the referees are trying to sort this out here. And a good show of sportsmanship there. Greg goes over and gives him a high five.
No, that's what it's all about, Drew. It's sportsmanship.
That's what we like to see. And Greg has been issued a red card.
Red card. Really? Wow.
That is a controversial call right there from the referee. So Greg will check out as he was issued the red card. So
I was not expecting a red card in that one.
I was not either. That was very, very surprising. Not even sure what to say about that one, John. So, number 17, Riley Perrick, to send it off for Plymouth North. It appears that the Rangers will now be a man down, I believe, because Greg was ejected from the game.
Yeah, and this really hurts the already strained Rangers offense.
Greg is a key part of what they do on a daily basis, so just really hate to see that. Ogum in pursuit of the ball here. I mean, you almost attribute that red card a a little bit to the chippiness of this game. I mean, you had mentioned, and I had mentioned it as well, the physical play with Sod. So I feel like things are kind of brewing there.
Absolutely. I think they just came to a head with that big collision.
Yeah.
Both teams rushed to their players.
Played well there by Sorensen. 21, looking for Ben Young. Ben Young looking to make a move on Duran. Good play there by Duran. Regardless, Young to throw it in. Finds Bradley Sorensen. Ayush, Will Glassman. Rangers fans a little bit upset after Christine was thrown to the ground there.
Yeah, Drew, like you said, very, very chippy game here. But late in the playoffs, two teams that are playing physical with each other, this is gonna happen.
I mean, that's how it's gonna be in the playoffs. That's how it's gonna be sometimes. So substitutions here for North. Number 7, Andrew Healy, and number 22, Pat Morville, checking out. Malachi Ball looking to make something happen. Number 21, intercepted there by Max. Malachi Ball. Well played there by Monahan. North with some pressure here. Seeing the Rangers are a man down. Ball sent well wide of the net left.
15 minutes to go.
So it'll be a goal kick that looks like Max Aries, the junior, is going to take. Christine with the header. Ben Young. Ball is just going back and forth with the headers, but a good play there by Coleman.
That was some great offense, and that was some great ball movement from the offense, but Will Coleman got that right in the net.
And even more impressive because it was mostly just header after header after header.
Yeah.
I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, Sean, Ben Young. I'll tell you, I don't know. I mean, from what I've seen, clearly a great player. But it appears to be the depth players for the Eagles that have made the biggest impact so far. I mean, Ben Young has been on the attack for the majority of the game for sure, but I feel like players like Malachi Ball and Bradley Sorensen that are making things happen for Blue Eagles.
Obviously, Ben Young is a star, yes, but this is a deep team. This is a very complete team. I feel like there's not really any weak players on the field right now. I feel like everybody just is executing their jobs very well right now.
No, I agree, and I feel like when I was reading on the Boston Globe about how they were a sleeper to win the whole thing, I thought, Plymouth is a pretty small town, especially when it's different regions of Plymouth, but I guess I was wrong. Monahan over to Dean. Intercepted there by 21. Sorensen sending it towards Young. Duran with a couple headers there. Nice play there by Duran. And a little bit of a slide tackle-esque play there by Ayush, but didn't really work out too well for the Rangers. So it's going to be a free kick here for Plymouth North. I feel like that red card really just sucked all the energy that the Rangers had out of him, Sean.
Absolutely.
They appeared to be getting a little bit of momentum, but that just halted it immediately. Ogum sending it over midfield. Played there by Kevin Riley, out of bounds. Throw in for Monahan. Approaching 10 minutes left here in the second half. Saad, once again, 2 players on him, being pushed. 21, looking for Malachi Ball. Ball with Monahan on him. Monahan with some good defense there. And a push on Ball, so it's going to be a free kick. Have to appreciate that effort from Monahan, Sean.
Definitely.
Saad looking for Ogum, trying to put on the burners. Sent out of bounds, so it'll be a Rangers throw in.
I'm glad to see that despite the circumstances, the Rangers are still giving it 100%.
Saad.
Let's go, Eagles! Let's go! Let's go, North! Let's go!
Over to Ogum. Saad again. Trying to make something happen. Sends it on net. Picked up easily by Josh Bates. Approaching exactly 10 minutes remaining here in this second half. Dominic Sorensen with the ball here. And he is pushed by Christine. And Sorensen has just been issued a yellow card.
The cards are flying this game, Drew.
Some seriously chippy play on both sides.
The Ranger student section liked that one.
So Sorensen will check out. Ayush and number 32, John Murphy, being summoned by the referees.
I would not want to be an official in this game, Drew. This has just been a...
Let's go, Eagles! Let's go!
It's a hard job to have, Sean.
Yes.
Let's go, North! Let's
So Monahan to send it in. On goal. Played there by North. A player down for North, but it's cleared out. Monahan with a nice touch there over to Duran. Misplay there by 22. Malachi Ball finds Ben Young. Miguel right there with him. Nice play by Miguel, who sends it out of bounds. 9:08 remaining here in this second half. Number 7, Andrew Healy, checking into the game for number 21 of North. Number 21 played a really good game for North. If that's his last minutes that he sees, Sean.
Definitely scored their first goal off that corner kick.
That was an impressive corner kick. Monahan looking for Ayush. Ben Young. Miguel. Sorensen sending it back to Bates. Bates finds Ayush. Max is tripped in the box, so it's going to be a PK for the Rangers.
This is big.
That was the break that the Rangers needed right there, Sean.
8 minutes, 5 seconds remaining. Here comes PK.
Things were looking a little gloom, but if we see this PK go in, the Rangers are right back in this game, Sean. So usually it would be Greg to take this PK, Sean, but it looks like because Greg has been removed from the game, Saad will be the one to take this PK. So 8:05 remaining here. Chance from the Rangers student section and from Plymouth North. Let's see what Saad does here.
Field goal! Field goal! Field goal! Let's go for 3!
Looks like Chris is coming off.
Looks like his knee's a little scraped up.
Yep.
Probably got sent back to the trainer by
All
the ref.
Now back to the game.
That looks like sophomore.
Yeah, Yu Zhengzhu checking in.
If the Rangers are going to face him,
Yu Zhang is going to check right back out. Chris coming back in. All right, here we go.
North ball! Here we go! Let's go!
It appears that Bates was looking away for a second there. Saad was about to line it up. Referee stalling a little bit here. Perhaps a little concerned about that substitution there between Yu Zhang and Chris. Chris, the lone junior captain, Sean, so clearly a leader for this Ranger squad.
Definitely.
So it looks like Yu Zhang's going to have to come back out, and Chris is going to have to wait until after this PK to get back in the game.
Yu Zhang, one of the few sophomores listed on the varsity roster.
I believe the only sophomore on the varsity roster, so quite the feat there for him.
Yep.
All right. After all the drama here, it looks like we're finally gonna get it. And it's a goal! Saad!
Saad Nasir cuts the lead in half. 8 minutes, 5 seconds remaining.
Just as he did last game with another goal today. Rangers immediately grab the ball though, knowing that they still need one more. But a sense of hope as Saad kisses the ground once again. A sense of hope here for the Rangers.
I think we got ourselves a ball game.
I think we do, Sean. Like I said before, they just needed to see one go in. Now the student section is really in it right now. With something to finally cheer about, Sean.
Yep.
All right, 8:05 remaining left in this game. Plymouth North 2, Westborough 1.
Goal scored by number 7, Saad Nasir.
Throwing here for the Rangers. Ogum finding, intercepted there by Liam Hewins. Sent out of, nope. Intercepted by Saad, or excuse me, by Ayush. Chris sent away by Plymouth North. 7:28 remaining here in the second half. Throw in here for Max Aries. So the clock's gonna stop here at 7:15. So Max to throw it in here. Ayush over to Monahan. Nice move there by Monahan. With some space, finding Saad. And it is hit out of bounds there by Max. 6:40 and change left here in the second half.
Let's go, Eagles! Let's go!
Ben Young to throw it in here. Played here by Miguel. Intercepted by Malachi Ball. Young. Played by Miguel. Throw in for the Rangers. 6 minutes left. Max. Throw in is headed. And then played by Duran. Tyler with some space. Intercepted by Ben Young. Played by Will Coleman. And he is absolutely decked by Malachi Ball.
That was a risky looking hit right there. That was,
and that has been issued a yellow card. Much to the dismay of the Rangers fans, because a similar play happened on the other side of the field when Greg did a similar act and received a red card. So the Rangers fans are wondering, why not a red card here as well, Sean?
Drew, I don't know. These goalie and striker contacts, they've been very prevalent this game.
It's happened at least twice. I think more than
something
twice.
that we haven't seen really at all.
No. So 5:25 left here. Free kick here. Looks like it's going to be taken by either Monahan or Aries. Referee's still over there discussing a little bit. But I'll tell you, Sean, the referees have been very busy this game.
Yep.
Very, very busy. So now he's running over here to the north sideline. Looks like giving an explanation to coach.
Clock is stopped at 5 minutes, 25 seconds right now.
Varsity head coach of Plymouth North is John Tochi. So the ball has been moved back to about the 18-yard line here. Maybe the 19.
That's the close to 19. Yeah.
Yep. So Monahan to send it away here. A booming kick by Monahan there. Ben Young. Played there by Chris. Over to Bradley Sorensen. Intercepted by Will Glassman. Dominic Sorensen in pursuit. 21 with the ball. And Will Coleman. And it looks like there was something called on the Rangers there. Again, Rangers seriously in disagreement with that one. Ben Young with the free kick here. Taking his sweet old time here so that they can run out the clock, but played there by Monahan.
Tyler Monahan has a very good handle on the ball. Good footwork.
No, I'm telling you, Sean, these juniors, they've got some skill.
They most certainly do.
I mean, 15 new players to the roster this year. Most of them juniors. They'll have a big impact on the team next year for sure.
Absolutely.
So Monahan sending it towards Christine. Played there by Colin Riley Perrick. Over to 21, back to Riley Perrick out of bounds. Monahan with the throw in. 3:40 and counting remaining here. Miguel over to Max. Sending it towards Ogum. Ogum in the air towards Ayush. And a foul called on Ayush. A lot of fouls called on Ayush so far this game.
Yeah.
Very uncharacteristic of I'm not really sure why he is the one being penalized this often, but nonetheless.
It's been a foul-heavy game both ways.
Oh, yeah. Ben Young with the head of steam. Puts a shot on goal.
I thought that went in for a second the way it was moving around, but right over the top.
So a goal kick here for the Rangers. Looks like Monahan's going to take it. 2:40 exactly remaining here in the second half. Plymouth North 2, Westborough 1. Monahan sends it over to Max. 21 is in pursuit. He's looking for Ogum. Sent back away by North. Headed there by Aries out of bounds. 2:23 left here in this game. 22. That is Pat Moore, the throwing. Sky ball in the direction of Ogum. Pat Moore with another header. Duran. Played again by Pat Moore. 21. Looking for some offense there. Over to Monahan.
We're in stoppage time now.
We have reached stoppage time. Hit out of bounds there by Chris. Oh, looks like. Yep, so a throw in here for the Eagles. Ricocheted off of Will Glassman's foot. Free kick for the Eagles. So we've reached referee's time here. Probably around maybe a minute 30 left here in this game, Sean.
Yeah.
Ben Young, shot on goal. Nice catch by Will Coleman. Looks for Miguel, who sends it towards Glassman. Intercepted by Ben Young, who sends it out of bounds. Goal kick here for Will Coleman. Going to be taken by Aries, it looks like. Nope. Pass to Aries. Aries sends it over the 50. Headed by Ayush. And sent out of bounds by number 7, Andrew Healy, the sophomore. Monahan sends it to Glassman. And thrown here for Plymouth. Ayush. And is picked up by Josh Bates. Who is taking his sweet time with this punt, Sean.
Yep.
Sends it right out of bounds. Monahan throws it to Sod. Kicked up in the air by Sod. Headed by Will Glassman. Max towards Sod. And that's the game. Plymouth North advances to Division II Boys Soccer Final Four MIAA State Tournament. And the Rangers are eliminated. Really hate to see it, Sean.
Yeah, well.
A tough loss, but a really great season for the Rangers.
It was a great season. Thank you to all of our Westborough Rangers seniors. Thank you to all our viewers who watched us today. Be sure to follow the Lobby Observer for all Westborough High School themed news and sports content. Yeah.
Yep. Volleyball is in the Final Four, and they will be playing on Tuesday. I think that's about it.
Yep. Well, thank you. This has been Sean Levine.
And Drew Gray.
Signing off.
Stand by for the final quarter winner presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, before the presentation of trophies, let's acknowledge the two-time teams for their achievements this year and their play today. At this time, please direct your attention to the field where Westborough Athletic Director Johanna DeCarlo will make the awards presentation. With the head coach John Tucci and the captains from Plymouth North, please step forward to receive their 2022 MIAA Final Four Award. Once again, congratulations to Plymouth North and Westborough for our standing match. We thank you for joining us today. Please buckle up and drive home safely.